Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Just take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Said I can't do anything. Just take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. What's up, Divine Collective? Divine beings, galactic star seeds. I was just thinking as I usually do. Thinking about, how when we're innocent and young and little, we see life as an endless possibility, as if we can do anything, be whoever we want to be. Until people, so called people, because they don't have hearts, come around our energy fields and they siphon off of us. And the little innocent beings that we were start to fade away. Those beautiful rainbows and those colors that we used to have, they get replaced with multiple shades of gray. And then they give an illusion of what could be, but want to throw in your face, no, you can't do that. No, you'll never do that. You'll never be able to go there. You'll never get to experience that. You'll never have this, that, and the other, right? And because they're not whole within themselves, and they've tarnished their own hearts and turned them black. Now they want to turn that innocent little one and try to taint their hearts and make them have a cold heart and a black heart just like them. They raise bullies. Hmm? They bring up scammers. They have little feet following their big footsteps. It's so wrong. And then, as that little one gets older, you want to slander them and say that they're this, that, and the other. When you purposefully put people, places, and things around them to entice them to pick up on. And then you go behind their backs and you degrade them and punish them and deem them as if they're the scum of the earth. And then when that happens, you create a multitude of mental brokenness. And then they feel like, because they're different in many aspects, they feel the need to go and try and fit in. And because they want to fit in so bad, they're willing to conform and to be enticed and to be tricked and deceived into how they can find status in the higher clouds with the likes of you. And I find that so foul. And then you create a legion of miscreants, menaces that like to be out here and repeat the cycle with other younger divine beings, or just divine beings in general. I find it very appalling and cynical, like I keep saying, that these egotistical men out here want to try and control the divine feminines, want to try to take their beauty and their courageous spirit and their talent and their creative, artistic attributes and their healing attributes in this world, and want to make them look like scum of the earth, make them look like 304s, make them look like roughed up birds in a cage. No. And to you want to be masculine women that want to have a pair, to y'all that want to act like Ebony off the Players Club, and want to take these divine feminines and try to make them not divine at all, try to make them 304s and 403s as well, and put them in situations to where they're vulnerable, to be unalived, to be beat on, to be trafficked. Y'all think y'all gonna keep doing that? You have another thing coming. Over here trying to sneak in poisons into people's food and drink, and try to make it look like a natural occurrence, a natural death. No, for money gain, for clout, for power. Y'all are all weak. Weak-minded, weak-spirited, weak in every aspect. Y'all want to take innocent beings, while they're going to school, have these nasty teachers, and principals and people that sit up in they think higher places of power, in these educational systems. Word on the streets is that there are children and not in the school, but those structures that they have outside the school when they don't have enough classrooms. They have children in there. The boys are just in their, Power Rangers underwear, and the girls are just wearing t-shirts. And you guys are in there already coupling these babies up for marriage in the future. It's sick. And then you have these PDF files out here, who are on the internet, trolling around, pretending that they're somebody else, and then trying to catfish these babies. Then you have these ones, the PDF files that just roam the streets, looking for these young babies. It's all around just sick. And the universe itself is outraged. And so when you start seeing all these natural disasters going on around you, then you'll know why. Because you created tornadoes and hurricanes and freaking floods, like I've said, and all kinds of just massive disasters for everybody else. And all for what? You did all of this, being busy, being the busiest, and doing nothing at the same time. What did you gain from it? Nothing. You gained a one-way ticket straight to hell. Sure did. And then still trying to, stagnate the chosen divine beings by, putting the voodoo dolls that you created in our names. You took those off the altar, some of them, and then you want to go put those by, the graveyards, and then you want to take those jar spells that you created, and you want to put those by railroad tracks. And guess what? You're just sending us on the expressway to kingdom heavenliness here on earth. So the more that y'all try to do, the more that's going to be coming right back to you. Because like I said, life is a boomerang. And so what you had intended for us will be coming for you. And on that part, those humiliation rituals, expect to be getting humiliated in the worst way. Thus says the Most High.